Right guys, following on from yesterday's hack, if you are watching this and you haven't watched the hack from yesterday, you definitely need to go back and watch it because there's so much info on there about this mare. I don't want to keep going over and repeating it, but this is our lovely new girl Candy. I said yesterday on the video that we think she's around 15 hands. We haven't measured her because I haven't got the measuring stick. That's a whole nother story, but so we haven't measured her on a stick, but she's definitely a substantial size. If you look, Nikki's got quite a lot of horse between the bottom of her feet and the bottom of Candy. Nick's actually got a really bad hand, so that's why she's resting it. So and obviously when you're on one as good as her, who needs two hands anyway? That's why we haven't done a lot more jumping, guys. That will come next week if this mare has not been snapped up before, which I expect her absolutely she will do. She's 10 years old and she's come from the same home for the past 4 years, where she's been used mainly as a private horse, but actually the owners of the yard do run a riding school as well, although the riding school is in the process of being dwindled down just because of the ever rising cost of everything, basically. So Candy was actually owned by the owner, and she was the daughter's horse. She's just really sadly outgrown, not just height wise, really, just the horse in general. She's an absolute star of a horse. As I say, you really must go back and watch yesterday's video because that will tell her story on her. She had a bit of a nightmare journey to us, not because of her, but the transporter's lorry broke down. She was stuck on the side of the road for an hour and a half after already 2.5 hours traveling. She then had to be unloaded and reloaded back on the, and she finally arrived to us about 10 o'clock at night. The next day, yesterday, we decided to hack her from the other yard up to here, which is 7 miles of pure road work, and that's all on video. She has been used to do some lessons, so she's used to all of the different riders, and especially through the lockdown, the COVID years, she's done a lot of these online dressage competitions. She's won virtually every one she's entered, and then she ended up 3rd in the whole league, like a bronze in the whole year's league. So that just shows how good she is in the school. You've just seen her on this video, walk, trot, canter. We literally have been in here for the time that I've videoed, and she's not stepped foot in here till then. She's clearly very used to the dressage boards. She's just gone straight round, clockwork. Nick says she's got the comfiest canter ever. She's very rhythmical. She's just very push button to ride. Snaffle mouth. She's just popped the jump as well, and she's been absolutely great at that. So hacking out, that speaks for itself yesterday. You need to go and look at that. I've said it again, you need to go. She's just fantastic. She met every hazard and more. She's been used to being loaded up and going and taken on the beach. I've got photos of her ridden on the beach in the water, cantering across. Honestly, guys, these sorts are just impossible to find. I mean, absolutely impossible. I am spending all day of every day trying to find them. I have just said 2 minutes ago, actually, we're doing really well at the minute. We've had some fantastic, it seems like I say this on all of the videos. I feel like, oh, I'm just talking the same about them all. But, you know, obviously they're all very different. But once they get to us, guys, they've already gone through a lot of pre-purchase checks. So they're obviously going to be of this standard when they get to us, because if not, we wouldn't be buying them. And, you know, some are more suited to certain jobs than others, but she's got all the benefits of being a cob. As you can see, she's slightly sportier version, as in she's not that full traditional, more of like a native type, but she's super pretty as well. She's good to load, she's good to travel. She rode the whole 7 miles and she's barefoot, and she never missed a step really, so I wouldn't think that you need to have shoes on her. She's lovely natured in the stable. yeah, I mean, what more can you say other than she passed her riding school 2-stage vet inspection a couple of weeks ago because that was due. They were still unsure what horses were staying, and obviously they've decided to step up a gear on horsepower for the owner's daughter. So she actually passed the 2-stage. It is a basic one, but it's eyes, heart, lungs, a general medical check over, and a trot up, a lameness test. So she's all good to go. Absolutely super horse. I cannot, you know, if we had a star system, this horse is 5 stars. She's 5 stars, and she's most definitely in the blue heart range. Horses like her, guys, I'm inquiring about, and they're getting up to 5 figures. I see horses that are half of her and they're asking 5 figures. So for a horse like her to be in the blue is still under market value, and honestly, I cannot recommend this horse enough. Okay, so this is our Candy. Anything I haven't covered, feel free to drop me a message.